Our first speaker's mother will turn 90 years old on October 3rd. Woo. He, his family, and many others call her Mama Jean because nobody asked her, and she didn't like the sound of grandma when she was only 39 years old. Our speaker today pays homage to his mother with his speech titled A Tribute to Mama Jean. Please welcome to the lectern, Steve Lanham.
90 years young and still growing strong. That's the best way to describe you, Mama Jean. You put people half your age, people like me, to shame with your energy and your zest for life. Today, Mama Jean, I'd like to point out 3 legacies that you've left for me and others. Legacy number 1 is your work ethic. Now, you've never been afraid of hard work all your life. You grew up on a hard scrabble farm between Lebanon and Gravel Switch in Marion County. And after that, you met Daddy, married him at age 19, and raised 7 children on a blue-collar salary. You washed, you cleaned, you sewed, you grew a garden, you canned hundreds and hundreds of pints of vegetables and fruits. And my worst nightmare for childhood, you raised and butchered 100 chickens every year. For those of you that don't know, I am scared to death of chickens. And Mama, I know that you just can chuckle to yourself as you think of me trying to catch one of those foul creatures. That's the first thing I'd like to mention, the work ethic that you instilled in me. The second legacy that you have left us is your can-do attitude. And raising 7 kids on not a lot of money, that's no mean feat in itself. But then Daddy's back gave out and he couldn't work anymore. But you didn't give up. No. Instead, you continued on. You didn't apply for food stamps or anything like that. You continued on with the attitude that you had before. It would have been easy just to throw your hands up and say, I can't do this. But instead, you segued into that next phase of your life. What you did is you started a babysitting business in our home. Now think of it. We still had 6 kids at home, 6 mouths to feed and get ready for school. And then little kids for the daycare start coming in. 2 kids, 4 kids, sometimes 6, sometimes even more. I don't know how you did it. To me, that was a perfect recipe for insanity. But you did it. You did it so well. And that legacy you've left with me and your other children, you've also left it with those children that you babysat. That's legacy number 2. The third legacy that you've left with us is your heart for service. Now, much of your service has come through your faith and your association with your church. The church, when they needed someone to prepare food for a potluck, you always had a dish or 2 or 3 because of the size of our family. Whenever they needed someone to help out in the nursery, even though you were with kids all week long, you were there to volunteer and help people that wanted to go to church by serving in the nursery. And I remember in high school, when we needed someone to chaperone some activities in high school. And I thought, well, Mama really doesn't want to do that. But you said, I do want to do that. You always had that heart for service. You wanted to serve others. Mama Jean, I just want to thank you so much for the legacy that you've left for me and for many others. You've left us your work ethic, your can-do attitude, and your heart for service. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much, Mama Jean. for being my mom, Mr. Toastmaster.